Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Caitlin. I make motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning, organizational type videos on this channel. I would love to have you join our little family if you have not already, so hit that subscribe button. But today's video, we are gonna be organizing the kitchen. So I'm starting with this half of my kitchen. So I'm gonna be doing like cupboards, drawers, and then I think I'm gonna include my freezer in this one too if I have time before the kiddos wake up. So we'll see what I can get all accomplished, but the rest of the kitchen will be in actually a different video, so make sure you subscribe if you don't wanna miss that one. But I don't wanna make this intro too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got to organize with, and then we're gonna get started right away. So I wanted to make this organization super affordable. So pretty much everything here is from the Dollar Tree. All of this is Dollar Tree. So these drawer organizers will be so helpful for doing drawers. And then this was actually from Target. I just had this on hand, Dollar Tree. And then I did pick up these canisters from Walmart, which I might use, but I might not. They were on sale. They were normally 20 and I got them for 11. So I'm thinking I might use that for my baking drawers. So that's what I have to work with, and let's get started. So I decided to start off in our utensil drawer, which is one of the messiest drawers in our kitchen. The reason I did this is I love like the instant gratification of getting something done, and you can just see such a visual difference. So you'll see real fast here that it looks so much better once I put some drawer dividers in it. So of course I had to clean it all out, and then I'll get started on the organization. And like I mentioned before, these drawer organizers are just from the Dollar Tree, super affordable, and I've seen them at like every Dollar Tree that I've ever been to. They're so easy to just throw in the drawer and try and organize things, move things around until you get it just right, and I absolutely love them.
Feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home.
Now these next drawers that I'm organizing are actually my baking drawers. It's a set of 3 drawers, and I really like having them right here instead of in my pantry. But as you can see, they were a real disaster and they needed some serious help. So I'm getting started on those, and you'll see how I like to organize all of my supplies for baking. So while I was taking everything out of these drawers, I was kind of organizing it at the same time. I was grouping all of the like items into different categories. So then when I actually go to organize them, I kind of know what I'm doing already. It just basically saves you time, so you're not having to like put it all out and then go through it all again. So kind of doing 2 things at once, and it does help the process move along a little bit faster.
Trying to control my thoughts, but I can't stop my body talk. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Still up, do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time.
I forgot to show this in the beginning, but I picked up this spice rack from Menards like a few months ago, and I just have not used it. But anyway, I really like it because it has a front ledge on it. Most of the spice racks that I've seen don't have that front ledge, so they wouldn't work for in a drawer because things would just fall all over the place. So this one worked perfectly for that.
We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer.
There were so many things that I had to organize in the set of drawers, so I basically just took all of the like items and put them together in a bin so they weren't sliding all over the drawer, because that's what was happening before and it was a disaster. So this helped a ton. I've used this drawer a ton since and it's been great. Everything has stayed in its spot and I really like how it came out.
Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep?
I was originally going to use those canisters that I showed in the beginning of the video, but as I was going, I decided to actually use mason jars. They were a little bit smaller, and I have a ton of these, so I think I'm actually going to return those canisters that I bought and use what I had on hand.
We do it on repeat.
So now that I have all of my drawers organized, I needed to fill up these baking canisters. This is where I keep like my flour, my sugars, all of that good stuff. So I just went ahead and filled those back up so I can get these packages out of the drawers.
I could stay awake till the night is through, with you by my side, with you by my side. Though we've only met, let me dive into your ocean with my heart open. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you.
So this cupboard actually holds a lot of like my baking supplies along with my crock pot, and it didn't really need to be organized, so I just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek as to what was in there.
The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me?
So this drawer was hands down the worst drawer in our kitchen. This is our junk drawer, and obviously it's filled with junk. We have like tape and light bulbs, random envelopes, papers, stamps, cords, like you name it, it's in here. We even have like tools. My husband's hats are in here. Like it just has absolutely everything.
Do it on repeat.
So since this drawer has so many different things in it, I figured the best way to organize it would be to get like tons of these little drawer dividers and organize it that way, because I'm able to put all those little individual items into a container and it's no longer disorganized. It's super easy to see where everything is, and I love how it turned out. So for a huge drawer like this, it just needs some help with organization, and these drawer dividers were definitely the way to go.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you.
I'm not sure if you guys watch Ashley from Till Vacuum Do Us Part. I absolutely love her channel, but she always talks about how everything needs to have a home, and that is exactly what I was doing with this junk drawer. So there's still tons of little things in here, and yes, they're more junky items, but they obviously just need a home and it doesn't look junky anymore. So now that we know exactly where everything goes, it's no longer a mess in this drawer.
See that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall.
Now we are moving on to my spice cabinet, which I just have pretty much all of like my cooking spices in here. I do keep my baking spices in those baking drawers that you saw earlier. And then I also keep all of our oils in here, or like the smaller containers of oil. I keep the big jugs in our pantry.
Can't you see? I want you. I believe 'cause I want you here with me.
So I actually had two of these racks. I put one in the baking drawer and then one here for all of my just general spices. So I put all of the more uncommonly used spices in the rack, and then I decided to put all of the oils to the side, and the commonly used spices on the bottom shelf so I can really easily grab them.
Sunrise, you make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you
So this cupboard basically contains all of like our breads and kind of our breakfast condiments like peanut butter, sugar, hot cocoa, apple cider, like all of those type of things. So I know a lot of people keep that in their pantry, but I really like to have easy access to it in our kitchen. So this wasn't a super messy cupboard. It just kind of needed to be move things around and just reorganize a little bit, but overall it wasn't too bad. And then I did decide to take my cocoa mix and apple cider out of the boxes just to free up a little bit more space. So I did these next two cupboards at the same time just because they kind of tied together and they were just filled with a bunch of random stuff. Like I had pumping parts in there, a blender, essential oils, I had some of Easton's craft supplies. Like they were just filled with a bunch of stuff. So you'll see here how I consolidated them, and I really am much happier with them now that they're a little bit more organized.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon.
I decided to put all of Easton's coloring supplies into these 3 bins. So I did markers, colored pencils, and crayons. And then I actually put these all into the cupboard on the left side. And that is going to be Easton's craft cupboard and just kind of his cupboard in the kitchen. So I really like how this turned out, and I love the fact that he has his own little space in the kitchen. Can anyone relate to struggling to organize their pots and pans? I don't like stacking them because I feel like it's just super inconvenient to grab one, and I don't like keeping the lids separate. I just have not found like the perfect way to organize. So let me know in the comments down below how you like to organize your pots and pans. I'm actually very curious to find out. So I ended up putting all of my most commonly used pots and pans together in the drawer with the lids on, and then in the other drawer I put these separate lids in a container along with my more uncommonly used pots and pans. Well, that brings us to the end of the video. That was a pretty crazy transformation, not gonna lie. That junk drawer was like awful. But little girlie's awake and so is my son, so I'm gonna finish the rest of this kitchen and a part 2 video. So if you wanna see that one, make sure you hit subscribe because that will be coming out probably next week, I think. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new here, my name is Caitlin and I make cleaning, organizational, motherhood type of content. So that is it for this video, but I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little overview of how everything turned out. This was super budget friendly and it turned out so well. I cannot wait to do the other side of my kitchen, which I hope you guys stick around for. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one.
We can spend all day in bed.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just